Ask the Muscle Whisperer.
Hello, I'm Jayne Burke, and April's Ask the Muscle Whisperer question is all about no-shows and cancellations. So as I see it, there's 3 ways to look at this, and that's looking at it from a business point of view, from our client's point of view, and from our point of view as a therapist. But before we go into those, I'd like to say that we're in unusual times at the moment with COVID-19. So my advice at the moment is let your clients cancel. Even if it's last minute, it's really not worth the risk to you, to your clients, or to your business reputation. Okay, let's go on to the other 3. So let's start with the client. How is it from the client's point of view? Well, life, stuff happens. Kids get sick, cars break down. And the other thing is some clients, they're dead keen to work with us. They're dead keen to clear some of their emotional stuff as well as their physical aches and pains. But, that's a big step. There's a lot of stuff they've squashed down for many, many years. And although they want to, they're ready to, when it actually comes to it, they chicken out. They're just not ready to work on a holistic level with us at this moment. And also I find with women especially that they're sometimes not ready to put themselves first. So anytime they allocate to themselves, such as a holistic massage, then they allow other things to take priority. So again, from a therapist's point of view, we need to be really empathetic. We need to try and work with them to find out why didn't they come through our door that day when they booked? And maybe there's some prep work we can send them, some stuff that they can do beforehand to make that step through the doorway easier. They've done the biggest step, they've booked the appointment. Let's not lose them now. Okay, from a therapist's point of view, so if people don't show or they cancel, it's not a reflection on you. Don't go into that downward spiral, low self-worth. You're not a pushover if you let them cancel. It's not because it's a hobby business. You can have a professional business and still be empathetic. And I'll come back to another point I'd like to make on that one later. But let's go to the business. So what happens, from a business point of view? Well, it's a waste of your time because you've set up your room. It's a waste of money. You may have had to pay rent, or there's certainly heating costs. And you want to portray yourself as a company, not as a hobbyist, somebody that just does a massage on a weekend or something like that, so you've got to be quite clear about the way you set things out. The way that I work with my clients is new clients will pay me upfront for a few sessions, whatever type of course program we decide on. And then they gradually spread their appointments out and I get them onto a regular maintenance program. Because once we've dealt with the main issue, there'll still be some other stuff coming up. And it also stops the original stuff reoccurring again. So most of mine now, I've worked with them for many years, most of mine are on monthly appointments. So the first of every month, they get an invoice and the money is taken straight out of their account for their appointments that they've booked for that month. Works brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. If people need to cancel and change an appointment, then they squeeze it in the month somewhere else. I always book them in for the first week of the month if I can. And then they just need to rearrange if they need to. And of course, that gives me the other 3 weeks for new clients, to onboard new clients. Works really well. My invoicing is, my bookkeeping is through Xero, and so I invoice them through Go Cardless. And just a final thing, if you're working from home, then there's lots of things you can get on with if client cancels or no show. If you're in the clinic, then take something with you. So you can either take some paperwork that you would have done later, and that will then free you up later, or you can just sit, take that time for you. Sometimes if we push ourselves too much, the universe will send us a little pocket of time. Maybe that's why your client cancelled. Book some me time in the calendar for you. Hope that helped. Look forward to seeing you all next month. Bye for now.